Dum bum 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 ba da dum bum bum ba da bum bum ba da dum bum bum ba da dum. Hey everybody, welcome to Skuldrin's Realm. I am Skuldrin, and I am playing Dead by Daylight. Let's stun the killers. It is the festive time of the year. As you can see, my hex totem has some nice reindeer ears and a sandy hat, and it has a little glowing light skull in the bottom. Gotta decorate. Gotta decorate. Well, here we are. I've learned a few things that I want to try out. My son, Beta Anarchy, has been teaming up with me to do pretty much some harassing of killers. So with that, I have decided we're gonna go play against some killers. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna play a little bit of Dead by Daylight, and we're gonna see how well we can do. And then I'm gonna jump up to play some other games, so some retro games. So let's see first what we are now. I already finished a lot of the Rift, especially the Bone Chill, the Bone whatever, the Cold Frost thingy. Yeah, Bone Chill. I finished that. I'm not a killer, so I'm not a killer. Not a game killer. So we still have this second one to do in 2 days. Now the current tome again, I also finished. I'm just doing one more, and that should be done. And that is completely done. I thought it would be more, but no. What is this? Like a dildo type thing? Let me see here. Hit a survivor. Okay, that's a killer thingy. Well, I still got this too. So, all right. So we've got a lot done. We're gonna see how well this works, and what I've decided to do more of is literally go in and play a bit more aggressive. And so far, I've had fun results. It's been decimated Borgo. I don't know what decimated Borgo is. Oh yeah, that's the new place. Okay. So that's pretty much what I needed from there. Okay, fine. We'll just take this. As you can see, I'm over a little bit, almost to the limit. Yeah, that's good enough. So we're gonna play a little bit. We're gonna see how well this does. Like I said, I don't know what Borgo this is, but I'm not gonna go there. Obviously, it's not good, but I am gonna look for something to put in. What is this? Bonus. Can be used as a distraction or as a blinding device. Now, as you can see, I've got a way to stun the killer with that, stun the killer with that, stun the killer with that, and I got my kitty cat because you gotta have a kitty cat. Obviously, you gotta have a kitty cat. And we're gonna see how well that does. Like, I played this new. I hate to call it, but this is more of an aggressive. It's aggressive, you know. Um, Kind of a template. So with that, it's been a lot of fun trying to do this. Now I'm gonna go into a little bit. I'm gonna go into a little bit controversy here because I think it has to be addressed. I made a comment, and knowing me, I make comments, and I don't regret them because it's me. It's my personal opinion. We still live in a somewhat free country. With brain dead Biden swapping uh, a, a known killer, a terrorist, to the Russians in exchange for a lesbian criminal who hates America. Now, I have nothing against lesbians. That's fine. They're cool people. I met neighbor who is one, and she is awesome, nice person. But when you have this woman basketball player who literally hates America, broke the law in Russia. Why would you be? Well, first of all, why would you be in Russia in the first place? Broke one of their laws and then begs the country she hates to be returned. And now she's probably just gonna say, "Fuck America," because you know what? Now, yeah, they released me, so what? Fuck them. Meanwhile, we left the Marine back in Russia, still being locked up. I think the Biden administration is catering to these types of folks, and that's. I mean, there's nothing wrong with certain individuals. They're cool people. If that's your belief, that's your rights, that's your, you know, bygones be bygones. You do what you got to do and move on. Don't force it down people's throats. You know. So I just people were commenting because I did. I replied to a post like I don't understand why they didn't release the other person first, then make a new negotiation. If that person wants to come back, and obviously if you hate America, then you shouldn't be coming back here. No, but you come here because you know you're gonna get money. You're gonna get free money. You're gonna get publicity because of who you are. You broke the law in another country. You shouldn't be here. Bottom line, yeah, it's face the punishment. Don't cry whine to the country you hate. But anyway, enough of that bullshit. We're gonna go into Dead by Daylight. I just wanted to get that off my chest. A lot of people commented. They agree with me. Only one or two people hated it, and I'm like, fuck you, because this is America, and we still have a right to some semblance of freedom, even though Democrats and liberals, left-leaning nuts, want to take that away from us. So anyway, there's nothing wrong with certain Democrats too. They're people good. They're great people. It's just the ones in the government. Now that I got that out of the way, back to Dead by Daylight. Now back to these messages. Or should I say back to the game? We'll be right back. Bing. I should dress this thing up a little. You know what? While we wait to log in, I'm gonna dress up this here because it is Christmassy. Christmas tree, I've spoken. It's Christmas. It's Christmas, and I'm coming home. Let me see here. Let's throw some lights in here. Let's see here. Let's throw some Christmas lights on here. We're gonna do that. We're gonna decorate here. There we go. We're gonna decorate some of this because it's Christmas. Damn it! It's time for us to enjoy the Christmassy season. We need to get some Christmas. There we go. We need to, you know what? We need to go back to saying Christmas. Happy holidays, that's awesome. But it's Christmas, damn it. It's Christmas. And I'm going home. Yeah. So like I said, a lot of my comments, people get a little bit wee upset. But come on, people, let's get a life here. Let's enjoy the festivities. Darlie, how you doing, Darlie? Thank you for liking the stream. I hope you're doing well. And I hope everything's good. Happy holidays to you, Darlie. It's time to get my mic is turned way down. Okay, hold on. Let me save it. Uh-oh. Let me see here. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Thank you. Well, let's open up the volume and let's blow people's brains because that should be loud. That should be loud. Really? Really? They're already dying? Oh, come the fuck on. My fucking... that person's already looking to kill themselves. Oni Boni. Go. Why hit me? Killer blind. Oh. That's 100% better. Okay, awesome. Awesome. If you could see my hex totem that my wife had made me behind me, and we put a little bit of Santa hat and reindeer ears. Ah, she screams loud. So yes, I'm gonna decorate over here. So yeah, so it's that type of we're in the Christmas season now. Everything's is looking good. People go at J bells, ring a ding a ding 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 a ding dong. And let me see here. Nobody's coming to help me. Oh, I was about to say here. Heal me, heal me, heal me, heal me, heal me. There we go. I hate people. Yikes. Let's go through here. Let's get the fuck out of here now. Oh, come on. Oh man, I forgot. I don't have a way to heal. I need a grenade, and oh my god, I need to get healed. I just seen someone running. Let's get in here, let's get in here. Oh, I fucked up. Fuck. I had other perks. Oh yeah, I did have it. No. Oh. I should have gone down the hole. I should have gone down the hole. This is not a good game for me today. This is a bad start. Hey, come back here and fight me like a man. A monster. He looks like a badass. Oh hell yeah, the Oni is. Oni is a gigantic samurai. And I love the Kabuki mask. He has like a nice Kabuki mask on. Help! Help! I distinctly said help. Thank you! You're an awesome person. Heal me, Sven Ming. Come on, Sven Ming! Oh no. Oh no. Please, let her finish. Yeah, the Oni is one of those killers. I usually hate certain killers. Not because of anything, but because I just hate them. Okay, we're fine. We'll do this. Damn, we have not done a generator yet. This is not a good way to fucking start. Thanks for sharing the stream, Dolly. You are awesome. Terry 3G over in Twitch. How you doing? It's Destination Unknown. Ruby knows. New nose. There you go. How you doing, Terry? It is the festive holidays. Happy holidays. Finally, one fucking. Let me see. I need. Oh yes, that's what we need. You. Get in here. Wrap that. Crying. We've only done one fucking generator, and that person's gonna die, so that's a waste. We're far behind. And these people weren't even trying. I try to help when I can. Definitely. I try to help too. That's why I like to do a certain bit of perks. You know, just to get in there and do it. You know, try to help out, but you know, you got to have a team in there that's willing to do work with you. You know? I'm doing okay. Other than that, my upper was digging into my front upper jaw in the middle of my front lip, and you, geez, nothing much. Just doing my normal stuff, getting things ready for the holidays. As you can see, my totem back here, my hex totem. My wife made me a hex totem, so we threw in some reindeer ears on it, and a Santa Claus he had. Yumpin' Yiminy. These people are dying. Don't you fucking come here. Don't you come here. It's just horrible. These people are not doing squanch. Yep, not good. Let's see, can I get down to them? Is there any way to get down? Get down, get down. Oh fuck, I better find a way to get down to them. Oh shit. Oh. This is not fucking good. That's not fucking good. Where is it? Oh, made it! Fucking my luck! I fucking made it! That was fucking lucky. That was lucky, guys. That was... and I just fell down in the middle, in the morning, in the evening, right? I decided to fall right in the middle just so I can get that, just to look around and hide from the Onio and hope that I can find the hatch before he actually freaking closes it. But yeah, Ruby Soho, as much as it's not nice to say or wish, I think it'll be best thing that occurred to her is a new nose suits her face more than the Gonzo-esque Shinola she had before. Yes! In fact, she needs a whole new face. You know, my God, that's Ruby Soho is so, and she's the former Ruby Riott of WWE, and I'm probably gonna do something here that's gonna make people laugh, but I gotta brush this because I hate it going around. But you're on Twitch too? Yes, I am, darling. I'm on Twitch and YouTube. Just do the hashtag Skuldrins Realm, and you'll find me. I like to spread my semen around. I am on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. I'm also on Instagram, which I should be doing more of. I'm probably gonna do more uploads. I'm gonna do pictures. People wanted me to go to TikTok, and I'm like, no. Yeah, yeah. He gotta make it look good. Yeah, exactly. Gotta do the stash down. And then, like I said, my hair is like longish now. I'll bring you down a little bit. Bring you down. There we go. Actually got like my hair straightened, so it's like nice. But yeah, I mean, oh my God, Ruby Soho. I mean, that's like a she. They should put them in classified locations, like that's or should I say categories? You know, her, Shayna Baszler. What is the other one? Her, Shayna Baszler. What is the other girl's name? The one who was the SmackDown general manager with the hook nose that had the stalker. I forgot her name. Then people can say you look like Danny Choshio. Yeah, right? I've been accused. I'm not sure. Accused. I've been accused of many things, but Sonya Deville. Thank you, Terry. Guess who won the pony? Mrs. A from BC Games and More. How you doing, Mrs. A? You guys gotta watch BC Games and More. Such a great couple. BC and Mrs. A. You can always see them on Saturday at 9:30 here on Facebook. Such a great. And she says Christmas zombies. Yes. You know what? There is a game called Infestation where I'm gonna go. I should do that. They do have the zombies who are dressed in Santa Claus hats and whatnot and blah blah blah. So done. But yeah, definitely, Mrs. A. I love you guys. I love you guys. Demonte is another woman who is not so flattering face on some angles. Yes. You know, there's just some, you know, people who should wear a mask in wrestling, you know, and some of them are that, you know, because it looks with Ruby Soho, the former Ruby Riot, looked like she smashed into a truck with Shayna Baszler, and the truck lost, you know. Thank you, Dolly, for following me over on Twitch. Thank you very much. But, you know, so, yeah, I mean, now it's kind of a scenario, you know, it's what it is. Like I said, her wrestling needs to improve. Her uh, her gimmick is okay. There is Darlie over on Twitch. First time chat. There you go. Let's go. Absolutely. Let's go. I've been chatting and I forgot to fucking click on the thing. By the way, what am I doing? I need to get rid of something here. I need to get rid of this so I can have. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, where is it? Frack. Where the fuck is it? No, there it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. Lord knows, most of the time, I need that self-care because most of the time people don't freaking do things right anyway. Let me see here. So here we go. So SoCal Val's another one. Some angles of her facially looks great. Otherwise, it's a butter face. Yeah, she's got that kind of like little chubby, cute. She got facing forward. She's got that cute little chubby face. But then when she turns sideways, it's flat. Like, what the hell happened? It's like a cartoon character falling on her face flat. Okay. Like, I'm no pretty figure either, you know, but, you know, that's me. But, yeah, yeesh. But that's pretty much it. But, anyway, you know, festive season, I do have, and it's real funny, I do have I just set it up again. My Nintendo game is hooked onto my PC. So, I can play. I'm gonna be doing another stream. Most likely, if it's too late, I'm gonna do it tomorrow. It's called multi cartridge games, which that means, and I'm gonna pull them out really quick. I'm gonna pull a Blazing Saddles. Let me whip this out. Multi cartridge games are incredible because if you don't want to own a whole library of games, I would love to, but sometimes you can't find them all, or they're rare, or they're anything. If you want rare games, let me just go out of my way and say this. If you want rare games, go to BC Games and More. They can hook you up with some great game. I got my machete. I'm ready for Mary Choppins. Definitely. If it was only legal. If it was only legal. So this is. So I got a couple cartridges that I bought, and they help greatly because most of the time you want to get a retro game system like a Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Genesis, or something. You want to own all the games, obviously, but you can't because either you can't find them or they're too expensive. So what I did was I looked up on Amazon and bought a couple of game cartridges that are multi games in one. So here we go with this one. But best thing is it is the Super Nintendo 138 in one game. So I don't know. Hey, go this way. So it's a Super Nintendo cartridge with a whole bunch of games on 130 games. Really good. You can find other cartridges that have more games, and you could play a whole bunch. Here is the 138 games in one for the Sega Genesis. Again, Sonic. Fine, I'll click in. You got Sonic the Hedgehog, Mortal Kombat, a lot of Japanese imports, a lot of them in this one. Then I got another cartridge, which is 196 games for the Sega Genesis. And they got all the Street Fighters, a lot of the bash 'em up games, Aladdin, and so forth. Finally, I've got the 852 and 1. This is my favorite cartridge. This is the regular Nintendo cartridge. It has 852 games in one, and it has all the classics. And I can literally now play all those games while routing them straight to my PC. So I got a capture card that plugs into my PC, and I can just plop them into the machines or different machines because I have a switch box. So now I can play all those games literally directly into my PC. So I can play like the PlayStation 1, 2, and 3, my GameCube, my Wii, my PlayStation 2, my Xbox, my PlayStation 3, my original Xbox, the big Xbox, and along with the Super Nintendo, Genesis, and regular Nintendo. I can now play all of those in one setup. But these cartridges are so fucking awesome to get. And tomorrow I'm gonna show the listing of that, or I might do it later. Depends on how much time I spend on here. But given that it's almost 11 o'clock and I have meetings tomorrow, I might just do a stream tomorrow and set that up. But yeah, it is very awesome. Uh-oh. Yumpin' Yiminy. Yumpin' Yiminy. So, I mean, it's really cool to get all of those. Oh, I'm going this way. Yipe. No, 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 no. Don't come this way. Yeah, go get him. Get him, little sister. Why in God's Okay, I was gonna say, why in fucking heaven's name? No, did I drop it? No. Okay, cool. Coolie beans. Alright. So yeah, it's awesome to have Ninja Taco is down. So it is really cool to get all those games. And if you own a system, even a Redcon that has the multiple slots, like it has the Sega Genesis, Super Nintendo, regular Nintendo. Now they have Redcon 5. Do you play? It says here. Let's see. Do you just play Apono? Sorry, I was just kidding. I actually have those video games like that. The classic ones. There was, and even back in the Atari 2600. Now the Atari games are the. Oh. The Atari 2600 actually had a porn game, and it was the. There we go, and it was it's called General Custard, like the Little Bighorn General Custard, and General Custard, not General Custard. I think I messed up. Yeah. So, and they do have that. I meant the. Oh, yes. I do have those. Roger Ramrod. Wish they made a new version of that one. Actually. Okay. Uh-oh. Why do I feel like I'm being scouted? Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Monster Jammer. Really? I think I'm not ashamed to say it. I watched the classic stuff. I prefer like the classic porn videos like Vivid and all that from the 70s and all that. Yup and Yiminy. Oh. Oh. Now, see, now I gotta find my fucking, like Debbie Does Dallas, the Taboo series. Where? This is not good. I don't like this. This is the problem with playing this thing, is that you constantly got to run back and forth with this shit. Whoa. Yeah, Debbie Does Dallas, Taboo, Deep Throat. I like the classics. They have to have a story. They have someone, my wife got me hooked on those. It's like you gotta have the. Oh, fuck me. It wasn't my fault. Let's stay here. Let's stay here. What? Let's see here. Oh. It's not magic. Oh. Oh, no. There, killer stun a second time. Oh, she is not going to be happy with me. Killer stunned again. That's 3 times. That's 3 times. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this. I better get out of here. Is it gone? Okay. Woo! Let's see here. Oh, I know. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's... Oh my god, that was so fucking lucky. Found 1986 Babyface. Yes, I've actually got a collection. That's another thing on my collection. Is I not only collect video games and different... Hey, Mr. Snowman. Ah, fuck it. Frosty, the evil snowman, he's going to kill you while you sleep. Uh-oh. He's got it. Good, now we're fucking moving. Yeah, there's actually some good ones if you actually look. There's some really good porn movies. And here I am talking about porn movies, go figure. I don't like the current ones, the current shit. It's just... It's no imagination to it. There are some that are really... There are some that are so interesting that you forget that they're porn movies. That's how weird that is. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, I'm going. I'm gonna fight. Out of my way, birdie. Yep. Okay, come on. Come on, come on, don't worry. Get upstairs. Get upstairs. I am going to hide. Oh, she got him again. Evil Frosty, yeah. Please bring him down. Please bring him down. Down. Bring him down. Bring him down. Bring him down. There we go. And... oh, fucking me, oh. Oh, yes. I am going to... she's going to hate me. Yipe. I've got to find... I gotta stun her. I've got to find a fucking... 1, 2... That's right, come to me, come to me. Oh, it didn't work! She caught me. You gotta check out Pirates, not too shabby for two... You know, I've heard of that. I've heard that one. I think me and my wife actually seen that one once. And there's some very good ones. There's horror ones too. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's take a chance. Aw, it's over, Prime. In it, the girls hire a male stripper, and there is a bachelorette party with. Ah, there's a couple, and I'm playing Dead by Daylight. We're talking porn. I'm just killing myself because obviously we're doomed. But I got a lot of stuns in. There we go. Um, there's a good bunch of ones. In fact, I'll bring up my catalog list. Listen to me, I got a catalog list. Because I catalog all my games and stuff. It makes things so much easier. There is Below the Belt. Another good one, The Devil in Miss Jones, 1973, the original. Oh, look at that. I've done that. Um, there is Easy with Desiree Cousteau. There is Fascinating. I mean, I can go down the line. Made in Manhattan. Pandora's Mirror is freaking pretty good. I mean, that one is actually pretty fucking good. Because you kind of get lost in the story, not the actual. Like it's a movie, but you kind of get lost in it. Um, there is also the Dirty Western, which is pretty good. There is, you know, a lot of good ones. I mean, like I said, Through the Looking Glass. Through the Looking Glass is gas. Through the Looking Glass is another one that's really good to watch because it's a 1976. It's a thriller. So it's one of those things that if you check it out, it's pretty much worth to watch. And like I said, it gotta keep me interested. The fuck scenes are fine, but yeah, I want to see a little bit more than that. My wife kind of hooked me on watching, paying attention to more of those movies. Um, so yeah, I mean, literally, those are some of them are really good. If you want quality, you know, 70s, a little bit of the 80s one. Then it gets into a little bit overboard in the 90s, and that it's really like you find your gems, but it's like so few and far between. Like then they got like how can I put it? They got like a lot of teen stuff. Like I don't want to see little preteens that don't even have any boobs. There's like, oh, what the fuck? Come on now. Yeah. So, but yeah, classic movies are it. Speaking about classic movies, there are classic Christmas movies too that I love and we love watching. Like you got, of course, the Home Alone series. You know, yes, there is one porn movie called The Mother Goose Stories. Yes, there is also one movie that has a young Sylvester Stallone in it too, and I forgot what movie it was, but it was early before he started his career, and a young John Travolta. Um, there's some in there. You could see a lot of the young talent before they actually became someone, actually started in that. So that's kind of a funny thing just to watch. You know, it's kind of funny to see, know, where these people start from, and it's not something they'll jump at, say, "Oh yeah, we never did. We've never done that." You know, yeah. The late '90s went away from romance to just straight into it. Yeah, and that's the thing. And like even today, they do a little bit of the more grossing stuff, and it was, they're into the gang bus or whatever, bang bus, and they're into all that. I mean, if you like that stuff, that's fine. But it's like, okay, I like for me, it's okay, you know. But yeah, I kind of like the original classics because there's a story that they have scenes in it that they do it, then they go back to the story, then they go into so forth and so forth and so forth. So it's kind of like a nice balance, and I think that is one of the things. Like I said, that's what's missing. And even with regular movies, honestly, I think with regular movies, they're also missing that. They're missing that, literally, that um oh, what is it? They're kind of missing that, that real there we go. Finally. They're missing that kind of, I don't know if you want to call it you know they miss that kind of mark where it's just it's fun to watch, but it's not too interesting. Debbie does dishes. Yes. Okay, so we're gonna go into Christmas movies now. Okay, Die Hard. Yes. See, people like say what kind of movies lead up to Christmas or lead into or are Christmas. Die Hard is one of those, and actually, the Home Alone series starts out before Christmas, and it just ends up being Christmas. You know, so you look at it, it's actually like a couple of days early for Home Alone in the original, in the first movie. They're like right after Thanksgiving. They go into it, and it's like, getting the tree. They go on this vacation. They leave Kevin behind, and the National Lampoon's, yes, the National Lampoon's Christmas. You got the Santa Clauses. I love 1 and 2. I'm not in. I saw the newer one, the Santa Clauses with Tim Allen. I love Tim Allen. I think he makes a great Santa Claus, but I wasn't too happy with the later ones. So like the three where he's with the I forget his name, but Martin Short playing Jack Frost. I wasn't too happy with that, and even the TV show, while the TV show's not liberal minded leftist and woke and all that, they still kind of it still bends to that. When I watch a movie and a TV show, I don't want to watch something that's like today, you know? Like I have nothing against transgenders. I have nothing against bisexuals or whatever. More power to them. I don't want to shove down my throat. So I'm watching a movie to go away. Hello, hello. Okay, I want to watch a movie that makes me not worry about the stuff going on around me. Not that I don't. I'm trying to ignore it, mind you. Uh-oh. But I just don't want to deal with furthering that down the road. So, yipe, 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 yipe. Don't come in. Don't come in, Uncle Mo. Okay. Yes, he went that away. Get that pesky squirrel. Go, 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 go. Yes, kumbaya, my lord. It's like they want to push shit down your throat, and it's like not funny. It's like I don't care for the topics today. It's like you know if I want to see drag queens, I'll watch the Robin Williams movie. Oh God! Come on, people, give me that Robin Williams movie where it's based in San Francisco. He runs a club. Um, I forgot the name. Oh man, I love Robin Williams too. May he rest in peace. But for God's sakes, I can't remember the name. Ooh, what was the name of that movie? Come on, folks. Robin Williams. He ran a club. It was like a drag queen club. It had even John Leguizamo. No, not John Leguizamo. Hank Hazarian, who does the voice of many of the Simpsons characters. Oh no, what is it? No, not Hank Azaria. I'm sorry. I forgot his name. Oh, I am so bad. Speaking about so bad, why am I doing this? Why am I risking my life? Why is this person doing this? Maybe because I'm an idiot. Okay. Um, so Birdcage. Thank you, Dolly. Give him the pony. Guess who won the pony? Come here. I swear I'm gonna gut you like a fish. So, that's a good movie. Thank you, Mrs. A, too. She got the birdcage as well. Um, that's a funny movie, and it doesn't shove it down your throat. Like drag queens and all that stuff. It's a good movie. I have nothing against that movie. So, or the topic. There used to be, I don't know if they are still, but there was a would it classify like transvestite drag queens that used to go shopping in the local Giant Eagle? I think I was at the time. It became Tops now. They were the most friendliest individuals. They wouldn't throw themselves at you. They wouldn't do stuff. They will welcome you. They will answer any questions. So, real good, nice people. So, that's how I like to. I don't want push. I'm not a racist. I hate everybody equally. you know, because they probably hate me. No, I'm kidding. And I have no problem with anybody's sexual preference. Just don't push it on me. Don't force me. To don't put it on me. I'm not interested. So I think that's Tootsie was funny back in the day. Yes, Dustin Hoffman's Tootsie. What a movie. And what's funny? I think people watch that movie and say we could do that today, and that's why you see a lot of people dressing up. But it is for what it is, and again, there is a time and place for it, and there's time so you can enjoy it, you can literally have fun with it, but don't force it on other people, right? Don't force it on other people. What the fuck? Don't force it on anyone, I should say. So let's go back. You got Kevin McAllister and Tootsie, not Tootsie, Dustin Hoffman and Tootsie. You got Kevin McAllister in Home Alone 1 and 2. Great movies. Actually, being from New York, loved the movie because it reminded me so much of back when we were there. Yeah. Oh, she must hate me now. Don't worry. It's only a flesh wound. Oh, where you going? Come back here. Alright, there you go. Yeah, Home Alone 1 and 2 was perfect. Home Alone 3 and 4? How many idiots, criminals are there? You know? It, it's like They really go off the deep end on it. Okay, not good, not good. Okay, we need to go back in and do that. Woo! Killer blind. That's what I will. I love that. That's my new power. That's the new power. Nintendo power. Come here. Come here, you. Come here. He had the lanes in his room. He. Oh, oh. That's what they were doing and making us all hostages of what they believe, and not everyone believes in that stuff. Yeah, exactly. I did a 2-lane bowling alley for that kid in Home Alone. Really awesome. He was he was spoiled and rotten, and he's probably a lot worse now. Well, he's not. He's like changed now. So, a lot of people, change. Uncle Scrooge. You know, I'm gonna try. Ooh, yabba yabba dabba da. Yabba yabba dabba 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 da. Oh, what the flying fuck is Zoid? Come here. This way, this way. No, 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 no. No, 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 it's magic. And Killer Blind on top of that. Oh, well. Oh, he should be mad with me. Love Bill Murray. Yes, indeed. Yes. Bill Murray's another great one. Caddy. My favorite. Well, I got a couple. The Ghostbusters, the original, 1984. Got Caddyshack. You've got Stripes. Okay, so you got some great movies there. So going back to the Christmas movies, obviously Home Alone we discussed. Miracle on 34th Street, the original with Natalie Wood. That's a Christmas movie, and it was funny because get away from me, you. Yay. 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 Maybe if I flap my wings, I can fly off. Yoink. Yoink. Here we go. I'm going to do it. There we go. The Toy, yes, was a Christmas movie with Richard Pryor. Was it Richard Pryor or was it, it was Jackie Gleason, I believe it was. Yeah, Jackie Gleason was in the movie with Richard Pryor, I believe. Yeah, heal me. Oh well. Come on, hit me. Okay, fine. Well, you go ahead. Go ahead and do what you gotta do. I'm gonna head over here. Maybe this is still good. No, it's not. Cheap bastards. It was Richard Pryor. Thank you. There is so many good movies that I don't understand why they look for remakes. They reuse great music all the time because nobody's making good music today. So honestly, I think they could do better. You know, like they should re-release some of these movies. Really, really, why? And I don't have no. Uh, oh, fuck him! Oh, he is right there. Fuck that. Yeah, he is standing right there. He is not gonna let me go there. Yeah, you. Let's see. You have Miracle on 34th Street that leads up, starts at Thanksgiving, moves all the way to Christmas. Then you have literally the, um, obviously the Ratskin Bass cartoons. You know, Rudolph, Frosty, Year Without a Santa Claus, the Santa Claus Coming to Town. So you have those cartoons. Obviously, the Charlie Brown Christmas. It's a Wonderful Life. So, I mean, there's just like so many. Okay, so we're not gonna. Whoa, let's get this in here. Then there is the horrendously done. Killer Blind. Ah, he got me. Yeah, the old school shit rocked, man. You can actually find them on YouTube. Now, if you actually Google, or should I say Google, go on YouTube and look it up. Classic cartoons. There's a person that put them all together with the classic commercials. That's how funny it is. He put them all together on one stream. So it's like one movie file, and I believe it goes on like for 4 hours. So, but it's all of them. You know, Little Drummer Boy, Nestor. Um, you know, it's actually a lot of them in there. So it's worth to get, and it's, like I said, I think it's really fun sometimes to sit back and look at some of these cartoons and stuff, and just see how life was so simple. See, I grew up in the 70s and 80s. My teenage years was in the 80s. So I got all the heavy metal bands like Poison, the Scorpions, Bon Jovi, Motley Crue, you know, like all of the great bands, you know. So, well, I'm like 2 years older than you. So, and so you look at the movies, the TV shows. We didn't have internet. Internet was still a new shit that hasn't been invented yet. Cell phones, if you had a cell phone, it was like this fucking big. It was like this fucking big, and it had a big rubber antenna, you know, and it only had like a radius of like 5 miles if you're lucky, you know. Um, and the battery life was horrendous. It was horrible. You had to buy regular batteries or charge it. Um, you know, video games, well, the Atari or like the Nintendo first came out, the original Nintendo. So, I mean, life was so simple. You didn't have, you know, the Motorola flip phone. I had that. The beepers. I had a beeper. You know, life was so simple. You know why? Because while the internet and streaming, where I can voice my opinion to everybody, and you guys are watching, you can enjoy it. It's great. It's awesome. You know, it's something that I think it's missing a lot of today. Yes. Do I really want that? No, no, I don't. Maybe I could put this in here. I don't know if that counts as an off. That should count. That should count, right? Yeah. Your item. Yeah, it should. It should. Um. So, you know, you look at all of those, and life was so simple because we didn't have keyboard warriors. We didn't have people pushing beliefs. You had evangelists, Big Jim and Tammy Baker. You know. Yeah, in some ways technology has complicated life. Yes. You know, when I was growing up, and I used to watch the Jetsons, you would think, man, it was awesome to see flying cars. The walkway, like the standing walkway, and just let it go. And you see that in the airports. In some places, you actually see that the people stand on it, and they can walk, and they can just ride it to the next terminal. Dun it, James, stop this crazy thing. You know, um, we were hoping for that stuff. Like Rosie the Robot. Now today, Rosie the Robot's a sex toy. It's a sex robot. Like, I will satisfy you and download your information and share it on the internet. So could you imagine? Or it's like they're so realistic. Hi, honey, how are you? I am downloading your information. No flying cars or hoverboards yet. I like the Flintstone inventions. Yes, the car where you just run your feet and it moves, and the giant pterodactyl legs, the gigantic woolly mammoth ribs. You know, I, the Flintstone Flyer, which actually Barney created, was the first ever helicopter. Another one is Back to the Future. Yes, Back to the Future 1, 2, and 3 were fine. I would have liked to see something before Michael J. Fox got his condition. I would have liked to see them do like a mirror universe type shit. Gremlins, definitely. Gremlins was an awesome Christmas movie because they did. It wasn't Christmas. And at the end of, if you listen to the audio at the end of the movie, they're actually saying, "All right, guys, we're gonna shoot water at them." Like they were gonna shoot, like literally fucking a hose full of water at all of them that were grouped together. Imagine that we would have been overrun by gremlins because they would have all exploded, and they would have just killed everyone. I would have said flamethrower out the motherfuckers, and they would have to do a Raccoon City. They would have to drop a nuke just to wipe all the gremlins out. So it's actually really funny. So, Gremlins 1 and then Gremlins 2: The Bad Batch or something like that. That was another one. Um, that's another thing too. Disney used to make some great cartoons. Mickey's Christmas Carol with Uncle Scrooge. Bobby's a little peculiar. Uncle Scrooge was fucking awesome. You know. So you had those cartoons, and again, it brung everybody together. It didn't push everybody apart. This era is so much about division. Now, granted, in the 70s and 80s, it wasn't perfect, but a hell of a lot better than it is today. You know, the Ghost of Christmas is with Uncle Scrooge. What was? Oh yeah, he was the Ghost of Christmas Present, the giant guy, like Scrooge, and Goofy as Jacob Marley. Gosh, I don't know what happened. Jacob, watch the first step, and it's like, loved Goofy doing that shit. Goofy should have been a porn star. Can you imagine Goofy as a porn star? That that would have been fucking funny as hell. Donald with his speech impairment. Yeah. But yeah, Uncle Scrooge was the fucking best. Then DuckTales comes around. Can you imagine? We went from hating Uncle Scrooge to like loving him in DuckTales. You know. But yeah, I mean, guys, that's the one of the things. Like I said, man, it's we miss so much of the stuff. Everything got so political. You got teachers in school teaching drag queen stuff and stuff, and you know why Mickey divorced Minnie? I don't know why. Why didn't Mickey divorce Minnie? He found out she was fucking goofy. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Duck. Uh-huh. Oh, is it gonna be like one of those games? Is it gonna be one of those shits where everybody's just gonna be fucking dying? Come on, dude. We could have gotten her set. I kind of feel this is going to be one of those games already. Right here, right here. Don't move, Ruby Soho. Don't you hate that when you're playing Dead by Daylight and the person... Stop! Moving! I could have had you done already. God, I hate when people do that. You know... Oh, why, you stupid little twit. You bloody Boston stupid twit. One of my favorite was Foghorn Leghorn. I tell your son, I tell you, pay attention when I'm talking to your son. You know, he had that definitely southern fried chicken shit. I do declare, son. I do declare. You know that, and Puff the Magic Dragon. Puff the Magic Dragon. It was a cool cartoon. You know, I always assume. I always kind of mixed that with drugs. So with Puff, you know, were they introducing drugs to little Jackie Walker? You know, little Jackie Walker. He stood up with Puff. You know, that's not a good thing. Unless I mean, God, I hate these people. Oh my fucking God. These people are all fucking dying and all fucking are literally, oh my gosh. Oh, let's hide in here. Oh, damn it. He didn't get blind. No. No. There he is, David Butler. Over for Entertainment Roundtable Cast Games on Facebook. Make sure you guys, I keep my feathers accounted for on such occasions. Yes. I read the book before I seen the show. Yes, for Puff the Magic Dragon. Yeah, you know what? Well, here we are. Let's talk about cartoons for a fucking moment. Do you think Charlie Brown had a mental breakdown when he got older? You know, like having flashbacks of Lucy pulling the football, him getting rocks for Halloween, you know, Christmas with a dead tree, you know, shit like this, dog showing him up every time, you know. That Snoopy probably got laid more than fucking Charlie Brown, you know. Also, I had The Hobbit back in the 70s. Yes, The Hobbit was a great cartoon. I love the original Hobbit cartoon. Also done by Raskin Bass, believe it or not. Don't worry, and they had Roddy McDowell. I had Roddy McDowell. Where? Oh, fuck. They had Roddy McDowell as the voice of Samwise Gamgee in the... Oh... You Feldecarp. You Feldecarp. And he is coming after me. Hit that. Oh, fuck. And Peppermint Patty did like girls. Of course. Peppermint Patty was a dominatrix. You know, and what's her name? Marcy was her lesbian lover. Yeah. And you could tell Peppermint Patty was lesbian because and the dominant of this relationship because she insisted Marcy call her sir, even though she said it in public. Don't call me sir. She would, yes sir, fine. You know who was the leader in that mix. Oh, he's in there. He's in there. Uh, he is in that. I think he's in there. I think he's in there, right? Are you in here? Oh, I can go in there? Oh, fuck. I can hide in there? Here. Look out, he's alive! He's alive! I'm going to hide in the bush. There we go. This will fool him. Charlie would have been one of those irate mass shooters in real life. Like, oh, good grief. You know. Showed who wore the pants. Oh, yes. I'm telling you. See, you ever sit back and wonder, like, cartoons back in the day, they didn't play on stupid shit like today, They played it off on innocence and all. And when you watched them back then, you didn't think of them. You didn't think that they were like that. Honestly, you didn't think that they were, like perverted for any way. When you looked at Charlie Brown, you just laughed at poor Charlie Brown's misery. You didn't think too much of it. And it's you didn't think anything like that. It was one of those things where, oh my gosh, I think we're dying here. Oh boy. Oh, let's go. Let's hide in here. Or burn in the bush. So, Bambi was a movie that came out around Christmas back in the day. Yes, the original Bambi came out. Oh, oh yes, let's do this. Oh, Ada, why, Ada, why? I always like Bambi meets Godzilla. Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Yes, great movie. Richard Dreyfuss was in there. It is kind of and also Jughead wore a crown to show Archie who's the boss. Now we're dwelling in the Archies. Archie was the man though. He had Betty and Veronica, and at times he had them both. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Frosty's coming. Frosty's coming. Frosty's coming. Frosty's coming. Hey. Frosty's coming. Run. Where's the cabinet? Where's the cabinet? Where's the fucking cabinet? Where's the fucking cabinet? Where is the fucking cabinet? Me. Fuck! Damn! Yeah, when he threw the garbage in the house, and the neighbor asked what he was doing, it was, yeah, you ever seen the show The Burbs? Yeah, there wasn't even a movie. Star Wars did have a Star Wars, it's called the Christmas Special. And that's where they introduced Boba Fett, Life Day. It was a rotten cartoon. I mean, it was a rotten TV show. They had B. Arthur, they had Harvey Korman, they had Art Carney, all the Star Wars people, Harrison Ford, Harrison Ford, Mark Hamill with makeup, Chewbacca, I forgot poor guy's name. They had Kenny Baker as R2, Chris Daniels as C3PO, So, Carrie Fisher, who sang, and mind you, Carrie Fisher came from a great singing family, and so yeah. So I have seen the Burbs. Yeah, you know what? I think I why I'm okay with Family Guy and what's an American Dad, and I love the original South Park. You know, but if you look at like American Dad and you look at a couple of these other like um, Family Guy, American Dad, they all rip off The Simpsons. It's kind of like stupid father, somewhat intelligent kid. It's kind of in that scenario where now I am evil Frosty the Snowman. Woo. Yeah. You know, whoever came up with the concept of a carrot in the nose, somewhere there's going to be a fucking mean bunny looking for carrots. It's going to attack every fucking snowman there is. I can see fucking bunny threatening Frosty. Give me the carrot or you're getting the fucking hair dryer to the face. And I don't know where they're at, but yeah, I mean, there was a lot of these cartoon specials. Explain how Vader found Luke on Hoth. Yes, whose whose skull is the Mandalorian symbol? Um, that was actually a big creature on the actual Mandalore that they tamed, and I think it was called actually a Mandalore, the creature, and they just adopted as their symbol. It's like that's why if you see like in the Mandalorian, where he has his crest, he has that's every Mandalorian for their house has a symbol. You know, I can't wait for the Mandalorian season 3 to come out. It's supposedly some big shit, and it's gonna cross over Mythosaur. Thank you, David Butler. Was actually was Let's see here. Was actually Boba Fett that found them and also hinted towards Vader's dad. Well, I know Boba Fett found who Luke was because that's he was sent. Damn it, he was sent by Vader to go find the to go literally find out who was the young person who destroyed the first Death Star. So, where's the fucking door? There it is. Drawbridge? What the fuck shit castle is this? This ain't Lord of the Rings. Hey, my Facebook share was the best prostitute. Yes. Alright, that's what I need. I need you, Frosty. Come here. Yump. Bum. Ba-dum, bum. Bum, ba-dim, bum, ba-dum, bum. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. I'm getting the fuck out of here. How you doing? Merry fucking Christmas. Or, no, it's like, Happy fucking birthday! There we go. They apparently also rode Rancors. I think the Mandalorians did a lot of stuff. I think they roll. They even adopted. They even created the basilisk. I think that's what it's named after. They actually created a flying vehicle that is a mount, which is they call the basilisk. So, um, so it is interesting. Let's say that for Star Wars. See, though, and that's another thing. I gotta say, no matter how much people complain about George Lucas and I wish they have George Lucas now. You know, the according to Danny Treasure and the Book of Boba Fett. Huh? Really? Hmm. Well, Boba Fett wrote it, but I think that was Boba Fett's first time writing a Rancor because he wanted to tame it because he knew Jabba had a Rancor. I like watching Cheech and Chong movies. Absolutely. Up in Smoke is one of their best ones. And Born in East LA, another good movie. E.T. was a good show. You know what? Yes, it was. It was very sad. Like you want to go Star Wars? How about The Last Starfighter? We can go that route. Um, there, The Last Starfighter, Close Encounters of the Third Kind, and The Greatest American Hero were all movies where people got into situations they did not want to get into. Like you got The Greatest William Cat, The Greatest American Hero. He was given a super suit by aliens, lost the instruction book, didn't know what to do, and he had to go. Roadhouse, yes, another good movie. And um, so you have all of those movies that are literally where a person gets into a situation like Born in East LA with Cheech and Chong. Like it's funny as hell. Movies are not as accurate. I think they over exaggerate shit today. The Corsica Brothers was a terrible movie. You could tell they were out of ideas and such. Yes, but Monty Python and the Holy Grail was a fucking classic. And the Mel Brooks movies were great too. Young Frankenstein, Blazing Saddles, To Be or Not to Be. The Producers. The Hitchcock spoofs. Those are great movies. Sometimes when you Mel Brooks started slipping a bit when he did Life Stinks, and it didn't pan out well, and then when he did Spaceballs, oh forget it, that was the old black and white rock. Yes, you want to go black and white movies? Definitely. Babes in Toyland with Lauren Hardy, the Abbott and Costello movies. There's a whole bunch of those. There, there's. I mean, I could go on and on for movies. Robin Hood, Men in Tights. I was okay with that one. I wasn't really overboard with it, but it was okay for what it was. And again, they were trying to do so much with so little. They were running out of ideas, and then the original Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, where Kevin Costner came out, was good. I like when producers do when producers come out and they do movies, and directors, should I say, when they have a grasp on movies and on lore and on and stuff like that. Oh yeah, Abbott and Costello meet The Mummy and The Invisible Man. My favorite Abbott and Costello movies are Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein, which is Wolfman and Dracula combined. Abbott and Costello in the Naughty 90s, where that was their famous Who's on First episode. Buck Privates, that's another one for you. David over here at Facebook says, History of the World. If you guys are wondering, I got two monitors and you got the chats. I like doing that because I can separate where everybody is. So I got Facebook here, I got Twitch and YouTube right here. So it's kind of a cool concept here. It's easier for me. I mean, if you put them all together, it's hard to tell the symbols and all that. That's why if you look at even the chat box, you can see everybody's there. But history of the world, the critic, I love movies like that. When they can make movies that spoof our society and nobody gets offended, it's great because we shouldn't be offended with stuff. We should just work together, understand one another, and move forward. I love Star Trek and the Orville because they present you a better future, a possible better future. Unfortunately, you have to live through World War III and hope that you survive to make it into Star Trek. But in each one, the Orville and Star Trek, they get to a point in history where somewhere in history, we have World War III, major cities are bombed out, millions of people dying, if not billions, and somehow we went from being, Mom was funny, can't remember the guy in it. Michael Keaton. You mean Mr. Mom? Yes, with Michael Keaton, who eventually became Batman. To me, one of the best Batmans. And who would have known? What's his name? Oh God! In the same Batman movie, he became the best Joker in my opinion. Oh God, I can't remember his name, and he's such a great actor. It just shows blank. Come on, guys, hit me with it. Who was the Joker in the 1989 Batman? And no, it's not Cesar Romero. That's 1966 Batman. And he's a famous actor. He did The Shining. Here's Johnny. Let me see here. No Googles. Let's not Google the movies. Let's not do the Googles. Let's just do it straight. Her Idiocity, Mike, George, the commentator. Jack Nicholson, thank you. Jack Nicholson was an awesome Joker, in my opinion. He was the least person that you would think he could be the Joker. Michael Keaton was the least person you would think he'd be Batman. Yes, Jack Nicholson. And here they put them together, and Michael Keaton, and sometimes they say you got to be really jacked to be Batman. Yes, you do, but I think in a real world scenario, somebody will say, okay, he's buffed, he's millions, he's Batman. Dolly says, Terry says, same as Jim Carrey as the Riddler. Frank Gosh was always to be my favorite Riddler, who was the 1966 Riddler. I'm okay with Jim Carrey, and I don't care about his political stuff. Forget about his political stuff. I think in most of his movies, he just pushes himself too much. Like, he has to sell the joke to you. I loved him in Living Color. When he was Fire Marshal Bill, they should have made a Fire Marshal Bill movie. He was great there. He was great in doing those things, like the original Saturday Night's Live crew with John Belushi, Dan Aykroyd, Bill Murray, John Belushi, Chevy Chase, Gilda Radner. Those are the originals, and they were so funny that they rarely went off script. It was the best. And then you got later on, because people were doing the movies, they were getting away from Saturday Night, and they were doing Underbrung all the. Now today is totally unwatchable because they lost what the original thing was. Like Jim Carrey being the Grinch, I would have thought that Tim Curry, who was in Home Alone 2, was even Eddie Murphy was in Saturday Night Live. Tim Curry, who was Dr. Frankenfurter from what was it? Was it Rocky Horror Picture Show and Home Alone 2 as the hotel guy. I think his features alone would have been a perfect The Grinch, and he has that almost that British accent, So here we are talking about movies and cartoons and stuff like that. Tommy hated Jim and let him knew before they shot their scene. Yes. Tommy Lee Jones hated Jim Carrey because of that. You know, Steve Martin wasn't even one of the stars, but he was always on Saturday night. He was one of those guest stars. It's like if you go back and watch the original Carol Burnett show, great TV show. Great TV show back in the day. I grew up watching it. Loved Harvey Korman. Loved Vicki Lawrence. Loved Carol Burnett. But Tim Conway made that show. He made that TV show. Every time Tim Conway was on the Carol Burnett show, I watched it as a kid because, my God, the dude was so hilarious. And he always went off script and caught everybody, made everybody laugh. Terry says, Saturday Night Live, when Mike Myers and them were in there with the last of it being good. Surprise, NBC hasn't shut it down. NBC has, like 10 years ago. Yep, Tim Conway was the best. Tim Conway was the best. Obviously, the man, you know, Tim Conway was one of those guys. And if you guys don't know who Tim Conway is, go to YouTube, look up Tim Conway, the dentist scene, and you will see how he makes everybody laugh. Not only the audience and yourself, but he made his fellow actors laugh out of control. There's even a thing, and here's a thing, you can watch it. If you go on and look at a certain scene, go to YouTube, look up Tim Conway, Harvey Korman, Carol Burnett show, look up the dentist sketch, the full dentist sketch. By the end of that dentist sketch, he had Harvey Korman literally peeing on his pants. Harvey Korman he said it, his pants was pissed on. It wasn't like he pissed a whole bunch of floor. He just pissed enough to wet himself that it was like kind of noticeable. That's why he crossed his legs. I miss Smokey and the Bandit and the Cannonball Run. Yes, definitely. And Every Which Way But Loose. Yep. Burt Reynolds. Love that movie. Dom DeLuise, Sally Field, Smokey and the Bandit. Then you had the Cannonball Run that had everybody in there, including Jackie Chan. Every Which Way But Loose. Loved that with Clyde the Baboon and Clint Eastwood. Love those type of movies. See, I love movies those were fun movies that mixed a lot of stuff. They had romance, they had comedy, they had action. You know, stuff like that. That's what made stuff hilarious. Another one, look up CTTV and the episode of John Candy as the food repairman. Definitely John Candy. What a guy. Steve Martin is the scariest dentist ever. You are a dentist. And I'm going to get... And he punches the person out. Yes, what a great... I think personally, if they would stop, politicizing movies today and over pushing shit, and if they re-release some of these older movies, fuck the people who say, oh, it's cancel culture, woke, no, those movies were fucking great. Those were awesome because they didn't push the political thing. They made fun of everything. It's like, look up here's this. If you're an old school person, here it is. If you want to talk about racism and learning from it, and learning how it's only fun, not fun, I should rephrase that, but it's looking at it and laughing at the individual, never taking it serious. Look at two shows and you would know how bad today is. Because shows like All in the Family with Carol O'Connor as Archie Bunker, and George Jefferson, Sherman Hemsley, two great, incredible actors who did the Jeffersons. If you put that today, people will fucking flip. People will cry and they will crawl into a little ball in their safe space. Because it's reality. That was the time. And you still have people like that today. The Blues Brothers, Dan Aykroyd and John Belushi. Excellent movie. Love that movie. Waiting now for the cue to come up. I love that. See, shit like that. I love talking about movies because that's what brings us together. I think what we all forget is that we're all on the same planet. It doesn't matter what color you are, what creed you are, what religion you believe in, what your sexual preference is. We are all on the fucking same planet, and we have to get along eventually. You know, I got a great neighbor who's black. I got a nice neighbor further down who's Asian. You know, we've got Italians, we got different whites, we've got, you know, blacks. We all live together. Fucking get together and do stuff. Bob and Doug McKenzie and the Great White North. Yes, definitely. Great movies there. It's nice to look back at childhood rather than try to erase it. Exactly. There's a famous quote that says, if you don't learn from history, you're doomed to repeat it, and we are seeing that. I predict eventually we will have a civil war, and it won't be North and South. It'll be blue and red. It'll be Democrats versus Republicans, liberals versus conservatives. And you know what? It'll be the government's fault, both sides. It'll be putting us against one another for the sheer shit that if we can kill each other off, and this is the great thing too, while we wait for the game, people don't understand. They're so close-minded. They still got the blinders on. Okay, they got the blinders. Yes, it's happening already, Darlie says. People got these blinders on, and they fail to look at the government is using everybody against each other, because it's easier to divide than letting everybody get together and say, wait, those motherfuckers are the ones fucking us over. Imagine if everybody dropped their shit, stopped the bullshit, and said, wait a minute, they're turning us against each other. Fuck up. You would have a shit worse than January 6th, let me tell you. Because everybody would just simply go out of their fucking mind and kill these people. And that's one of the things. You know what? I got a problem with politicians. Here's my thing, and I'm an independent, okay? Here is, we can live the New World Order. You mean like Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, and Hulk Hogan? Hey, yo, you want to be like these guys over there? Or you can be like us and be in the NWO. Can you imagine that? Survey says one more for the good guys. Shit like that. Hop country to country with one shared currency. Yes. Oh, no currency. Because imagine that. If we didn't have currency, if you look back at history, way at the beginning, people, you gave me a loaf of bread. I gave you a basket of fruit. You gave me some meat. I gave you some fish. Wow, what a concept. Everybody working together. You can't do it today. I joined Wolfpack. My thing is this. Let's get rid of the political parties. No Democrats, no Republicans. No leftists, no rights, no conservatives, nothing like that. Let's just have the American party. Okay, I know everybody's American in this thing. And everybody's, American in both parties. But let's get rid of that shit. Let's get rid of every barter system. Yes, thank you. Let's get rid of both political parties. Have one party, the American party. Nobody trying to do shit to each other. And let's focus on our issues first. I don't care what's going on. I'm sorry. I don't care what's happening in Ukraine. It's sad, but you're fucking with Russia. You know what? Build up your forces next time and fight them. Russia's still fighting people with with 80s tanks and shit like that. What was the movie? I forgot the movie. Was it that movie where they said, oh God, I can't remember. It was America's not the greatest place in the world. And it was the guy from Dumb and Dumber. I can't remember the movie. Guys, help me out with this. Yes, America's founded on invasion, absolutely. But it was also founded on exploration, And a lot of these things that people don't look up or care to look up is that, it was the British who brought slavery here. And oh boy. No. Stay over there. No. 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 They're the trapper. It is the trapper. My thing is they nothing against Ukraine, okay, but how are we involved in this shit? They're not NATO allies. They're not our regular allies. I think it's a gimmick. I think the guy from the Ukraine and Putin got together. You know how we can get some money together and some equipment? Let's do an invasion. We'll split the profit. I'm not, and I know people are gonna be like, oh shit, fuck, man, oh shit, that's cruel. No, it's not. It makes a lot of reasonable sense. Think of it. It makes a lot of sense. Bam, got this one out of the way. So, I mean, honestly, if you look at it, it makes a lot of sense. People... Oh, no. Okay. It makes a lot of sense. Okay. In the movie, Terry Crews' character is voted in as president of the USA because he was the MVP of the Super Bowl. Yeah. It could be worse. It could be worse. We've seen shit. I want to see The Rock. I want to see The Rock in there. At first I thought Jesse Ventura would be cool, but then I saw some of his controversies, which some of them really made sense. But, you know what? I don't think Jesse will be, right for it. I don't think, honestly, there isn't a right person unless you are an individual that knows hardship, that knows where the fucking closet is. No. Ouch. Hit the wall. I've got to look for... There you go. Put this... No! No! Oh, fuck! Fuck. You gotta follow the paper. Yes. No. Hey, let me trigger that. Yep. Hey, put that down. No! We were good friends, Trapper. I got you now, little girl. I got him, the Trapper. Give me some ginger snaps. Yes! And yet, they were, and we were, and everybody's now their friends. And buying Ukraine t-shirts and Ukraine this. What's wrong with us? We got homeless problems. We got drugs. We got people illegally entering the border. Okay, you want to do that? You're gonna... Whoa. That's the... Fuck. And that's why you see a lot of actors in movies literally get away. Oh, you bastard. You could have stepped on the trap, Mr. Trapper. Arnold Schwarzenegger. The guy can't even say California. That's like having the... Oh, you have to be such an asshole. You have to be such an asshole. Nobody's coming. Oh, this is going downhill quick. Gee, no. Let's leave me up here. Wow. They're all running away. Oh, well. I'm dead. Leave Britney alone. Yeah, can you believe somebody like that? Leave Britney alone. You're on the PC too much, you know? Made his debut in The Mummy and then stole his role in Journey to the Center of the Earth. Yes, it's a shame The Rock had to step on Brendan Fraser to get where he's at. You know what? Yes, but you know what? That's one. That's the movies. That's how unfortunately the movies are today. Even back in the early days, people will use one another to get into early positions and early um really get into positions of power. So there's always going to be that, and that's why human nature, the majority of humans, can never be happy with what they have. They always got to step on somebody. We always got to be the better person than this person. You know, it's imagine George Carlin as president, or Andrew Dice Clay as vice president. Eddie Murphy as fucking Secretary of the Interior. Until his death. Can you imagine Gallagher as direct in charge of the Department of Defense? Holy shit. You know, like I said, guys, the situation it's sad and it's true. Until we get our personal demons all out of the way, we will never ever go forward into that Star Trek type universe. Because there's too many people profiteering, willing to profiteer of poor people, and that's a lot. There's a great episode on the Orville. If you haven't seen the Orville, it's on Hulu. It's a very good episode. It's the end. It was their season finale episode, and a girl from a planet like ours. Her people were so much divided like we are, and that's the great thing about Seth MacFarlane. He actually will put our shit out there and know that there's a way of fixing it. So, one of the things that, again, they showed was the girl wanted to steal some technology to take it back to her world so they can move forward and they can be better people. And they show the reality of what will happen if aliens came down and gave us technology. Somebody's going to steal it and try to profiteer it, or or the government will suppress it and not give it to the people. That's what you're looking at. Yeah, it shows the industry is, and like hip hop, it's super obvious. Oh yeah, hip hop, they'll be killing one another. You don't put it like this. You don't make it in hip hop if you're not shot. I'm not a big fan. I'm not a big fan of hip hop or rap. I can't stand it. There's certain songs that are okay, but most of the stuff is all, most of the stuff is just ridiculous. Young teenage black guys showing off their bodies, talking about how they got this bitch and they got this, and it's nothing positive. There's nothing positive about hip hop, and I'm sorry, that's my opinion, but that's the scenario. It's like they, instead of preaching peace and love and sit together, they're talking about, fuck the police. Let's look at this bitch over here and all that. Let's see here. Dolly says, I'm still thinking of movies like Hancock was good. Yes. Men in Black, really good. Tommy Lee Jones and Will Smith. Bad Boys, yes, Will Smith, and I forgot who the other actor is. The other actor was really a fun guy. He had a TV show when he started his career, and I'm sorry, I just can't remember his name. But stuff like that, those are good movies, and those were, if you look back in the 80s, going back, even the most fucked up movies want you to learn something about it. And everybody was, talking about you know, and you know how everybody wants to be. You learn something. You got to learn something. You know, that's why one of the great things. When I grew up as a kid, Saturday mornings, we don't have Saturday morning cartoons anymore. I take my grandkids and I show them the old Saturday morning cartoons, like school. What was it? Schoolhouse Rock. You know, I'm just a Bill. You know, all those type of cartoons, and you learn something. You know, every GI Joe they used to have. Well, and He Man and all these cartoons. Well, boys and girls, what did we learn today? We learned that Billy's an asshole and we should shoot his ass. No, back then they would say you should learn about friendship and working with each other so you can everybody morals, values, traditions. If we're missing that today, you want to talk about missing something? Uh, you want to talk about like movies that are funny to watch in any set? Godzilla movies, the '70s ones. How many times can Tokyo been destroyed by a giant fire-breathing lizard? Even when he's a good guy, he's destroying the towns. Well, let me. There. Now I feel good about myself because I'm fighting some other giant monster, you know, to defend these people over here. And yet they can't make me a good remote for my VCR, make it stop blinking 12. You know, so imagine that shit. Funny shit like that. Funny shit. So, um, whew. I think I've been going. How long have I been streaming? Like about 2 hours now. 2 hours now. Um, yeah, I mean, it's fun to sit down and talk to you guys. You know, yeah, Clint Eastwood would have been a good president. Make my day. You know, I will kick your ass. Uh, instead of the dog, instead of like the White House dog, they will have what was it? They'll have the orangutan Clyde. Right turn, Clyde. Psh, like that. That'll be that'll be the fucking shit there. But yeah, I mean, oh god, we are so missing so much great stuff, and you guys are so awesome. You know, you guys are awesome. You've been here, you know, putting up with me, and we're joking so much. We've been having a lot of fun talking about these things, and see how everybody can get together and enjoy, you know, a good open conversation. Even if you don't like some of the stuff, it's going to go. Terry says, take care, all, sleep well, and stay safe and warm. You too, Terry. Have a good night. And thanks for the 2 hour show. Well, thank you guys. You guys have been so awesome popping in here, being on topic with me. Maybe we'll do this again. We'll talk again. We'll talk more. I'll bring up the cartoons again. We'll sit down and we'll talk about this. This will be the last game for um for this stream. But again, you guys have been so great, so supportive, so interested. And before everybody goes, like, subscribe, and follow on this channel. Do the hashtag Skuldrin's Realm. I'm on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Twitter at Skuldrin. You also guys want to go check out. Okay, I guess the game is over. There you go. We won. We won. And we escaped. Okay. So I guess that solved that problem. Victorio Cascano has one out. It started out with porn. Yeah, no, it actually started out with games. Started out with Dead by Daylight. Then we went to porn. Then we went to cartoons. Then we went to movies. Then we went politics. See, this is a great conversation. This is the way games should be. And that is where it's awesome. It is funny as hell. Yes, it is great when we can do all that and we can get together and enjoy life, you know. Laugh at life and you will live a lot longer. Never hold a grudge. And for everybody, yes, I've got a lot of hair. So this is real. It's not fake. And, you know, basically, we are all on one planet. Let's enjoy it. Merry Christmas to everybody. And again, go to SkuldrinsRealm.live hit that merch button. You'll see my t-shirts there. Support the channel. Any ideas, any recommendation, any game ideas, any games you want to donate, let me know and I will make arrangements and you guys would see. Tomorrow I am going to do the games here, the multi-game cartridges, so you guys can see all the games in one. So I will be on tomorrow. So guys, like, subscribe, and follow. Have a great night, and I will see you all later. And again, thank you for BC Games and More. Thanks for David Butler with Entertainment Roundtable Cast Games. Thanks, Darley Lance, for being on. Terry 3Gs. Everybody else who's popped up and said hi. Thank you very much. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the subscribes. Hit me with stars. Every little thing.